What's up, fam? How you guys doing today? Today's challenge is brought to us by Apollo. Apollo says, challenge easy. Do a T1 survival easy. I don't know why you had to say it twice. Is this a troll? Using Nezha, you can only use Prime Flow and Nezha's Firewalker ability. No using weapons. Good luck. Apollo, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. You know any people just want to have me do challenges and they're like, you're a slave now, you do what we tell you. And they don't wish me luck or really seem to have any kind of concern other than just knowing that they're going to see me struggle. And they get such a kick out of it. So, Apollo, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the good luck. You're a boss. You're the best. So far. Let's see if this winds up being a troll. Anyway, Nezha has just Prime Flow on here, as you guys can see. No weapons, but the game won't let us go do any missions unless we have, like, one weapon equipped. So we have to have something equipped. But as you guys can see, I took all the mods off of this so that it'll just let us walk out. But I don't plan on using that. And you didn't say anything about me bringing Tayo. Tayo, tell him he can kiss your booty hole. Yeah, Apollo, you like that? You like that, Apollo, huh? You like Kubro butt in your face? Just kidding. So, we're probably gonna beat this challenge because it seems easy. So easy that he had to tell us twice, but who knows? This could totally wind up being like a super duper mega troll. And we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out how this winds up working out with Nezha, only Prime Flow, only Firewalker, no weapons. Wonderful good luck. So, again, you guys, how you guys doing today? What you guys got going on? Anything going on? How's summer so far? Or whatever time of year it is. I don't know when anybody would see this video, but it's summer now, so how's summer going? If it's like winter when you guys see this, well then fucking how's winter? Jesus, like, you're so picky. Fucking internet's the most picky thing in the world. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're here and we're ready to do this quote-unquote easy challenge. Now, I have a question for you, Apollo. You didn't say anything about how long we're supposed to be here. So now, I'm thinking, just based off the challenge you gave, if I stay here for only 5 minutes, then I'm gonna say that it's official. I beat the challenge in 5 minutes. But you know what? If this really does wind up being that easy, I'm gonna see about maybe staying here longer than 5 minutes. See if we can get this a little bit harder than it already is. So I'm gonna go over, I guess, right now, since I think I have the capacity to, like, play and talk about stuff at the same time. I think I'm just gonna go over a few things about what's going on. So I'm not sure when this video is gonna get posted. What I'm doing right now is to try to catch up and make it easier so that there's not like so many days that go without me posting a video. This is actually the third video I'm busting out on this particular day. And my ultimate plan is literally to have, at 500 subs, a series that I want to put out. I know a lot of YouTube creators do like a thank you video or something like that when they put out videos, you know, like when they hit certain milestones in their sub base, they put out, you know, like big thank you videos and stuff like that. And you guys already know, if you've been around, you guys know that I appreciate every single one of you that have dropped a follow or followed me on anything, that have subbed on YouTube, like whatever it is, whether you're on Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, wherever you guys are a part of the community. I like, with all my heart, appreciate every one of you guys. And I know that you know that. I do say it often. So I figured instead of doing the typical, you know, like, oh, I hit a certain milestone in, you know, our growth here as a community, I'm just going to put out, like, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to put out, like, series, a certain kind of series video when we hit this, what you call it, like, I guess when we hit our milestone goals and stuff like that. So you guys can look forward to that. It's going to be something that's very different, something that I don't see a lot of people doing on YouTube very often. I totally need energy right now, so I gotta find a place where I can bust this energy out. I shouldn't get too far away from this this life support thing over here, because that would be terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh, I'm so glad you're right there, because I know this little spot. I should be able to stay pretty good here. So anyway, yeah, the series that I'm looking to put out for you guys, without getting into too much detail about it, is it's just going to be something different. It's going to be something that I don't see a lot of people doing or making, you know, videos of. It's just going to be a different style of I guess, like, I don't know, way that it's going to be a different style of creation. Now, it might already exist. People might have already done stuff like this in the past. As far as what my plan is to have for these, you know, milestone videos. But, so I'm not claiming to be the first, I guess is what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I'm really excited to, like, put these out. Because it's definitely going to be different. And it's definitely, at least as far as I'm concerned, going to be pretty entertaining, I would imagine. Because it's different. It's just... And I feel like, you know what, if you guys know me, like, I need to rebel. I need to be like, I can't do what everybody else is doing. I definitely need to have different things going on. If everybody else is doing it this way, then I'm gonna do it different. And I guess that is the beauty of being different. And I'm not trying to say, like, you know, I'm not trying to say that, like, I'm different and that makes me better. No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is all of you are different and that makes all of you better. And I think what all of you need to do is, or at least a lot of you, let's say, what I think a lot of you guys need to do is, like, don't be concerned with what other people think about you. Like, if you have ideas or things like that, just do them. Like, just get them out there. Life is all about failing because you're trying new things, and that's how you learn, that's how you grow, that's how you get better at stuff. That's basically where, like, you know, like new things you created, like amazing new things and stuff like that. Being that this so far is turning out to be pretty decently easy, I think I'm going to start telling a story or something like that. So, the story I'm going to try and relate it to, I guess, where we started going here. This is one of my favorite stories of all time. I heard this last summer, and the story just has stuck with me. Now, I don't tell it very often, so I'm not sure how it's going to come out, but I'm just going to start telling the story. So, the story does have a point at the end of it, so just follow along. So, apparently... And this part of the story, I think is true, or at least it was told as true. But if you guys follow golf, there's a really famous golfer, world famous. His name's Arnold Palmer, and I think he even has some video games after him. But Arnold Palmer was actually contacted by the king of Saudi Arabia, or the prince of Saudi Arabia. I think he was a prince, actually. Maybe he was a king, but. So he gets contacted by, you know, the king of Saudi Arabia, and the king basically says to him, he's like, listen, I really admire your work. I think it's, you know, like, I think you're just amazing to watch. You're an incredible golfer. If it's not too much trouble, I would love to be able to play a round of golf with you. And Robert Palmer's like, oh my god, like, the king of Saudi Arabia wants to play golf with me. Like, that's incredible. Like, I would absolutely be humbled and honored to be able to play a game of golf with you. So... they, you know, he says, yeah, I'll totally play golf. They wind up getting together and playing a game of golf, and you know, they're playing golf all day and basically just shooting the shit, you know, like having a grand old time. And at the end of it all, well, like when they finish the last hole and it's, you know, like the game's over, they're about ready to part. The king of Saudi Arabia says to Robert Palmer, he goes, listen, it was truly an honor to be able to play golf with one of the, you know, like such a great legend as yourself. Anything in the world you want, you let me know what it is, and I'm gonna gift it to you. Just you tell me whatever it is that you want, I'm gonna get this for you. And Robert Palmer's like, he's like, really, that's okay, you don't have to. Like, how many people could ever say they got to play golf with the king of Saudi Arabia? Like, that's absolutely amazing. He's like, you really don't have to do this. The king, the king just insisted. He's like, no, listen, like, really, like, whatever it is that you want, anything in the world, you name it, I will get it for you. And Robert Palmer was like, all right, you know, I guess I have a collection of golf clubs, if, you know, you want to do that. So the king is like, okay, sounds great. You know, like, he basically accepts that as that's what Robert Palmer's looking for. So, did I say Robert Palmer? Like, the singer? Maybe his name's not Robert Palmer. Whatever the fuck his name is, he's a famous golf dude. Anyway, I'm forgetting the guy's name now. Doesn't matter. The point of the whole point of it's still coming up. So, basically, Robert's like waiting for like months. You know, like first a couple weeks go by and he's like, all right, well, you know, maybe the king's busy or whatever. And then a month goes by. He's like, did he forget? No, I don't think he forget. I really do believe that after spending all that time with it, like he's a man of his word. You know, like I think he actually would get me something. 2 months go by. He's like, you know what? It's fine. I'm sure he's really busy. He's a king. It's not that big of a deal if nothing happens. And then one day, Robert gets a knock at his door, and it's one of the king's servants. So he goes to the door, and the servant's standing there with the deed in his hand. And he says, "Hi, Mr. Palmer. I'd like to represent the King of Saudi Arabia, and just let you know that he would like you to have this." So he hands over the deed over to Robert Palmer. Robert Palmer takes a look at it, and it's an actual golf club. So Robert Palmer was thinking he was going to get like a golf club that he can putt with. You know, he's thinking maybe one made of gold or something like that because he's a king. Like, what else could a king, like what would be taking so long? But he looks at it and he goes, it's an actual deed to a golf club, like an entire resort. 18-hole, magnificent, beautiful piece of property, golf club. And the moral of this whole story is that kings think on a higher level. And what I'm trying to let you guys know is that you guys, when there's something that you want to complete in life, unlike this, where I'm going to totally fail this fucking challenge right here because I'm talking again and not paying any goddamn attention to what the hell I'm doing. The whole point of the story is that kings think on a higher level. Guys, like, whatever it is that you want to achieve in life, think bigger. Because what happens in most cases is people under expect from themselves, or what am I trying to say? Like, they don't think they're worth as much as they really are, or they don't think they can do as much as they really can do. And at the end of the day, all that winds up doing is it allows you guys, like, when you have goals that are really high, but you say to yourself, well, that's not likely, so let me take my goals down a little bit. Like, and so maybe a little bit easier to hit. Like, usually what happens is you guys will wind up hitting your goals, and then that's it. Like, you hit some mediocre goal when you wanted more, or you could have thought bigger, but it just seemed impossible. It seemed like something that you never could have done. And I just want to let you guys know that that is the difference between normal people and people that have more in life. People that have more in life are normal just like us. They just think on a higher level. So I encourage all of you guys to just start, like, I don't know, whatever it is you want in life, whatever it is you want to accomplish, whatever it is you guys want to do, just think on a higher level. Whatever it is that you guys want to do, just take it and run with it. And you're gonna fail. That's all a part of the process. So don't be afraid to fail. Failing is where all the learning happens. If you don't fail, you're not learning anything. And then what happens is, if you do manage to get your big goals and dreams and you get all your stuff set up, then after all that happens, when the fail comes, because there's always going to be challenges in life, there's always going to be fails, when that stuff really does happen, you're not going to be prepared for it because you've never failed before in that area. So please go fail, go learn, like, learn from your failures, because that's where you get stronger. If life wasn't hard, we'd all be pussy little bitches, and like, we wouldn't be strong enough to handle anything. If life were super easy, as soon as one bad thing happened, we wouldn't know how the hell to handle it. So again, I encourage you guys, take your goals and dreams, make them bigger, just go after it, expect to fail, and don't expect to fail, but appreciate the fail, learn from the fail, and then go at it even harder again next time and adjust. Make the changes you need to make. This way you can have everything that you've ever wanted in life. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate all the time that you guys spend here. If you guys want to hear more stories like this, or you just want to see more videos where I tell more stories versus me losing my freaking mind on being trolled in challenges, or maybe you guys want to see both, let me know in the comments section down below. It's something I'm actually really curious about. Maybe I'll even like actually prepare a story instead of trying to just pick one off the top of my head as I'm doing the video, so it might come out a little bit better. But again, you guys, please let me know in the comments. Do you want to see more videos with stories in them? Do you want to see more trolley videos with these challenges? And whatever it is that you guys ultimately do want to see, if you want them to be two separate videos, let me know that as well. But for now, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love your faces, and I will see you all in the next video.